Good morning, good evening, good day. It's Tracy back from Matley House. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing fabulous. And we're going to do today another Temu rewind. Oh God, stop doing that. Anyway, so we're going to look back at products that I did haul number 3 and see where they are now, what I've done with them. Have they survived? Let's just get into it. First item were pink door wedges. They're silicone rubbery things, just straightforward pink wedge. This is the item here. And by the way, I've renewed all of the links. Anytime I do a rewind, I go back to the original video and update all the links as well. Plus, all the links are down below as well, just in case. So, pink wedge. And this is a picture of it in the house. That one is keeping open my bedroom door. So that's the pink wedge. Item number 2 were gel insoles. They're orthopedic gel insoles and they're for plantar fasciitis, painful heels. I bought 2 packets of them. One of them are already in my shoes, which means I want to take them out. And the other, I've done a picture here, a second packet, which I haven't used yet. I'm still on packet number 1, but they're spares for later. Now, I can't put links to this because they don't sell them anymore. They do similar, but not the exact same ones. Next were the closed connector hooks. I was looking for a way. I've got like 200 t-shirts, something like that, a crazy amount of t-shirts. And I was looking a way to waterfall them. And I tried a couple of hangers, but once they start having like 4 or 5 t-shirts hanging on them, they got a bit weak. And then I came across these hooks and they do really well. They're really tough, really strong plastic. And I've got them pretty much all over my wardrobe. I'll do a little picture here to show you that mess. But I'll show you a waterfall of it in use. Okay, next item was a pair of garden snips. Now they do these snips in a curved blade for little branches and straight flat like scissor blades. And I use them for snipping a lot of flowers and deadheading and little things like that. I thought they'd probably only last like an hour. But actually, they're doing good. I used them all summer last year and they're getting a battering at the beginning of this year as well. Now, I don't think they're going to go much longer than that, to be honest. They're starting to dull a bit. I suppose if you sharpened them up and looked after them, which I don't, because I can't show you a picture here because mine are now in the shed. Yeah. But I've got them and I'll use them and they're dirty as heck and yeah, they work fine. A garden spray unit was next, and when I'd moved last year, for some reason, I mean, mine was good, but after I'd moved and unpacked, it was leaking. I don't know what had gone on there. So I got another one. I got it in from Temu. Now, this one did okay last year, and this year, it started to leak around the edge. Now, it does all the normal full spray, mist, jet, cone, etc., like all the other regular spray heads do, but I've noticed a little bit of dribbling coming out of the bottom. Now, it may be a bit me treating it a little bit rough, especially over winter. I don't know, but that one's starting to annoy. To go with the garden head hose, I was looking for a short little hose, especially the ones, because I used to buy a lot of X hose and stuff like that, so they don't kink and annoy you. They expand and contract as you fill it with water. And X hoses are expensive. They're like 30 quid. And I saw on Temu this one was about £2, and I thought, no, but I've got to try it for that amount. It worked fine. It's the one I got was only something like 25 feet, but it worked for the short amount of like pot watering that I needed. But they do up to, I think they do like 100, 200 feet. Next was the moon pendant. If they say pendant, it's like a hanging ornament, and I think it's plywood that it's cut out of, and it's basically all the phases of the moon, and I got it in black. I know it comes in like a woody white colour as well. That's hanging in the porch and doing well. Let's go show you it. There it is. Up there. See, it's all the different phases of the moon. Tick. So that one's nice. It's hanging in the porch, as you saw. Next, what was next? Oh, they were disposable air fryer liners. Now, the first lot, which pretty sure is this lot that I got, came in a hard plastic casing, and it held the liners nice, you know, because I've seen so many pictures on Temu of the liners and they're squashed flat where they get rammed in the bags. These ones came in a proper hard casing, which I loved because they didn't really get squashed. But I can't show you a link of them because they no longer do them. Now they seem to just sell them all in the bags that get squashed flat, which I know you can bring them back to life, but I really did like the hard shell casing. But I've used all them up and they were good. Some silicone liners were next out of the bag from Temu, and I was hoping that instead of just keep buying the reusable ones, I'll just get a silicone one that I can wash out. Because I've got a big toaster kind of air fryer. So the little round baskets and that for me, they're no good. I was looking for an oblongy square one. And I obviously, at this stage of ordering from Temu, not very good about reading the screen properly. And along came these quite deep, but really floppy and annoying silicone liners that I really didn't like, and I ousted them. Now, where did they go? I think they went into one of the cancer research bags that I do every now and then. So they were a no for me, but someone else that they might have been an okay for. I couldn't find them on the site. They don't do them anymore anyway. They do very similar ones, but not the ones that I can. Washing machine, like pet hair and normal hair removers were next, and I don't even know why I bought these. I thought I'd give them a go because obviously the thought of washing the dog bedding, etc., and then having to use it to wash something I want to wear in the same washing machine is a bit ick. So I thought I'd get these little orange balls, and they're like harsh sponges that are supposedly collect the hair. And I used them, it was about 3 times. I didn't really notice anything. And then all of a sudden I started to notice little clumps of fluff and stuff. I mean, I've got really thick, froofy hair anyway. So yeah, you tend to get a lot of hair from me. And yeah, it picked up a bit. But after I reckon about 2 months of using them, these ones here, they started to look manky and I had to throw them away because I didn't want to put them in the wash. So technically they worked. Next, one of my obsessions. A Paisley boho headband. Now, it's not my favourites. My favourites are the hard headbands because they're just so easy to put on. This one here is all material And as much as I love it, especially when I get out of the shower, that's the ideal time for me. But let me go and show you my drawer. Okay, right. Excuse any messes you do see. But this is my headband drawer in my bedroom. Look at them all. It's insane, isn't it? So I really must. I don't know if you can see them all, but there's the paisley. Look at them. Ta-da! There's the paisley one. I try and tidy it, and then I rummage like I am now, and it gets trashed again. But that's my naughty secret drawer. That drawer's bad, isn't it? I know. Don't let me buy any more. No. So I'm just thinking of the very last order that I did, and it has got a headband on it. At some stage, I've got to stop. That drawer is going to be my limit. Okay, anyway, onwards. The next item. It's the Stanley dupe. Yay! It's the 40 ounce stainless steel lined white Stanley dupe. I love it. I use it all of the time. Funnily enough, I washed it up last night, and it's on the drainer now. Let me go show you. Having a good old tour of the house today. Now I've done my washing. So, look, oops. Let's try not to show my washing very much. Okay, the washing machine's on as well. But here it is. Ta-da! And I use it all the time. All the time. Big tick. So, as you can see, the Stanley dupe. Should stop calling it that. It's just a stainless steel lined drinking cup. And even better, it's gone down in price. I think I paid maybe about 11 quid. And even though it does price reductions, I might have ended up paying maybe 9 quid. It's now about a fiver. Can't say enough about it. Next item was home decor. It's pine, I believe, because I thought it might have been bamboo because it sort of feels quite light, but it's pine. It's a 5 chain link wooden piece, and I've got it on display in my front room. Let's take you and show you. Now, I haven't cleaned the house. You're seeing it raw as is, so to speak. Where are we? Look, I even haven't put Jack's... There it is. Ta-da! There she blows. Yeah, so if you see any messes and stuff, sorry. Next was the USB neck fan. A pink USB neck fan that they don't do anymore, so I can't put a link to it up here. They do what looks like upgraded versions of it now, but I haven't tried any of those upgraded versions, so I can't comment on the new ones. But the one I tried was pants, and I sent it straight back. Okay, we're on to what was, I think, my most favourite little item of this little haul was an incense cone burner. And most people would think he's kind of ugly, and I suppose he is, but that's what I like about him, I think. And this thing up here started an obsession of which I ended up buying loads of. So let me go and show you him and all these little buddies that joined him. We're off and running again. Out of the study and into the front room, into the messy front room. Messy shelves. Here. Oh, there's my little cone man. And look at all of the little ones that I collected since. Like I said, it became an obsession. And he started it. It's his fault. But isn't he cute? I loved him. And then after that, because at the same time, I bought a pack of tester cones, aromatherapy, little cones, just to see what the smell's like, etc. And to be honest, at first I burnt the first one and it was okay, and then on the second wasn't a lover of the smell. It was, if it had been like a smell like, oh, let's burn something like sage or something, then I'd have kind of understood it, but it didn't. It just smelled like a dirty burning smell. So I wasn't overly keen on them. What was next? Magnetic frames. Yes. 12-inch. Well, I don't think they're 12 inches. I think they're just under the 12-inch frames, and I can show you without even moving. Here's my desk. Look. Hi. But there they are. These are the frames. And funnily enough, this picture and this picture is what's in this haul. The other two are from a haul later on. So they're the two frames and the two pictures that are next on the list. So this one is the canvas frame that I bought for the magnetic pictures, and it is We Are the Granddaughters of the Witches We Couldn't Burn. Now, they haven't got that one anymore. I couldn't find it on the site, etc. either, even in different sizes. So that one, I know you can get it, the quote on a t-shirt and a quote on they seem to do a lot of the metal sort of wall hanging plaque things, but I couldn't find it anymore in the canvas. So that's the first one, and that is 11.5 inch, I think, wide, which is why I wanted the 12-inch frames for it. The next one was Stay Wild, Moonchild. Now this one they still do, so I've put a link for it, and you've already seen the picture for it up on my wall. Refrigerator sticker. I walk in the kitchen and it's the first thing you look at. You can't really miss it. Well, except for today, because I've got my ugly washing stand out. But hey, let's go in and show you. I'm running again. You're going to know my house inside out. Hello, Monty. Yeah. Sorry about the washing. But there he is. There's my sticker. Oh, get up really close. And he's still up. Nice piece of vinyl work. And come Christmas, I bought him this reindeer felt sticker patch. So he had a big old red nose and some antlers. So he gets decorated at Christmas as well. So there's my fridge sticker. And yeah, still love him. Not ready to peel him off or change him yet. Haven't got bored of him. Next. Yes, this was magnetic anklets. At first, I thought they were bracelets. And they did pull all the little hairs, which was not pleasant. And they made some real severe claims of helping you sleep better, lots of weight loss and things like that. Complete joke, really. And obviously, there's no link here because they don't sell them anymore. There is very, very similar, just magnetic bracelets on the site that look nigh on identical without the claims of weight loss, etc. The next 3 items that I got, because I got all 3 together for my grandkids, were just little silver alphabets for each of their names. So I've got a P and an M and an E. Now, they look quite pretty, etc. They don't green or discolour like jewellery used to do, because they're like stainless steel. But they're a little sharp on the edges, you know, where they've been cut out. So I think if you can be bothered to sort of file them down, then they'd be okay. But they are a little sharp. They still sell them here, but I wasn't keen because of how sharp they were. Another magnetic miracle bracelet. This one, instead of an anklet, this one was an actual bracelet. Same claims. To help you sleep better, help you perform better, whatever that meant, and to, like, miracle weight loss, etc. And they even showed a picture of a fat and a thin person. Pretty bad, really. And actually, the bracelet's quite nice. Didn't pull your hairs or anything, and I've still got it. I've put a picture. This is the link for the ones on the site, if there are any. Is there? No, they haven't got the exact one that I bought, but they're very close. And this is a picture of the one that I've got. Okay, the last items in this particular haul were large underbed storage. That's how it was described. And there was pictures, which I'll put pictures here of it, because they don't actually do them anymore, so I can't put a link to them. But there's a picture here of it under a bed, and it looks enormous. It looks like you can get like a double duvet in it and put it under the bed, which is what I wanted. But you kind of couldn't. You could happily get a single duvet in it, but it wasn't as good or as big as they were claiming it to be. So it was pretty poor, really. That was the last item in this haul. So how did our numbers appear? Now, on the first rewind, excuse me, it was 2 hauls. So I know we had 40 items. So these numbers are not going to be as high because it's only a single haul. But I thought if I do single hauls, I can roll these out quicker for you and maybe do one a week or so, and we'll plough through the rewinds to show you where everything is. But it's interesting to find out what's still really good in use and what was trash, etc. And are the numbers improving? And when it gets to maybe haul, say maybe 5 of the rewind, we'll see exactly what the numbers are like. Because obviously some of it is down to what I choose when I'm buying the stuff. And right at the beginning, these first 5 hauls, I didn't really have a clue what I was doing. I didn't really always read the screen. I took a lot of notice of the pictures, and I've learned from that now. You don't take any notice of the pictures. Most of the pictures lie a little, if not a lot. But always take notice of the actual sizes that are written in the pictures. But in the beginning, in these first maybe 5 hauls, I didn't have a clue. I was just buying willy-nilly. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, that is the end of this quick rewind. Thank you for staying with me, if you did. And I'll catch you on the next one. So be good and look after yourself. Bye.